Okay, hello guys, welcome back to Explority Interaction Component. Uh, right now we're going to discuss the multi-input. So, first of all, with the multi-input, we need to enable the use multi-input boolean in our interaction components. This way, this input data that is here is actually useless. It doesn't hold anything. So right now we need to do new input configurations so that we have the system can know what input do we want. Now this input is defined by two things. First of all, it has to have a unique ID, and by that this is a tmap basically, and with that tmap if you try to add anything it's gonna give you this message, because when it's gonna add a new element, this element has to be already a unique name. For example, if I write anything, it's gonna add. So that is number one. So that is number one. So what I'm gonna do here is actually I'm gonna write open door, and I'm gonna have my standard input for F and gamepad face button left. I'm gonna use key selection, and I'm gonna make it hold. I'm gonna actually write in the input text open door. This should be having the same effect as before. So if I'm going to test this, it's going to be open door alone. Yep. Okay, so now we want to add another interaction, which is lock door. So I'm going to enter lock door here. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. I want to lock the door. I want it to be a hold for 2 seconds with key selections as well. And I'm going to use the letter X and I'm going to use the letter X for this key, and the gamepad is going to be right face button. Now the problem here is that this doesn't have an effect on our blueprint right now, so we want to make an effect. So how does this happen in the Explority interaction component is once you complete an interaction, you get provided with this event and an ID for the event. So all you need to do is come here, and you actually have to only write switch on string. In the switch on string, you have to only enter the open door key for your interaction or lock door. You can actually just copy them from here. And with that, if the interaction that you just pressed corresponds to open door, then we're going to do this. But if it is open door, we're going to actually have to come up with some kind of logic from here. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to do this here. And we're going to just test this and see how it's going. Now, yeah, there's two interactions, but I actually forgot to write words for this guy, so I'm going to actually say lock door and add over here and interact with the lock door. And most probably the interaction is not going to show up, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Okay. So I went ahead and I did a couple of things here. I went and created this boolean that I call lock door, and its value is false. And then I went ahead and created a function called lock door event, which is using a flip-flop, and this is true and this is false. So it's basically going to alternate between true and false. So the thing is, when I lock the door, I want to actually, when I actually have the interaction is lock door, I want to only call lock door event. That's my only purpose. Right. But then again, I have to reset my interaction. So to reset my interaction, I can do it, but I'm going to choose the easy way, which is I'm going to copy the interaction and I'm going to actually throw a delay there. I'm going to do the exact same thing here. But if you think about it, this boolean didn't come into play, which means I need that when open door, I need to check if this door is actually locked or not. So if it is not locked, it is true. If it is locked, I'm just gonna reroute to this to reactivate again. And I'm gonna do this again here. Great. So let's see how this performs. I'm gonna test first the open door. Now I'm gonna lock the door. That's not opening. I'm gonna check the other side for open door. It's not opening the door. Now I'm gonna actually lock the door. This is unlock at this point. I'm gonna actually open the door. So yeah. And of course we can play with this. For example, we can say that if the door is locked, we're gonna change the interaction words for both, so we can get the map, okay, the multi-map where the interaction is, and we can actually play with it by setting the interaction words to unlock instead of lock, right? So we can say, for example, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna add this, okay, and add the details for it, basically set the whole thing. Can actually find first the lock door, use the key here to set it up, and then I'm going to split this and split this, and I'm going to just do this here as well and split this as well. Okay, I'm going to set everything to its corresponding duration, binding name, input action, except for this, because I know this is locked door at this point. It's going to be something else, so I'm going to do this here as well. I'm going to actually convert this into a function because I think this is going to be used twice, so I'm just going to convert it to a function. Adjust interaction name, or actually text, sorry. Okay, just going to go there, head over this, and actually make it like this. So right now, if this is locked, we're gonna just say unlock the door, and then if it's locked, we're just gonna say lock door. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so it's unlocked. Thank you for watching.